Yeah, welcome back, folks. Hope everyone's doing well. All right, so we finished this little Inquisitor ship, which I thought was kind of a good fight. I really enjoyed that. So let's see, what have we got next to do? Right there. We gotta do that. Gotta get over there. Sequence of the cult. All right, so let's see. Let's get out of this. Let's come here. All right, let's come over here. And let's chart some new routes. Got +1. There's no real jump in any of these. Okay. So be it. Let's visit here. See what we can find. Void ship remains. A Hulk. Arid world. Okay. Lava world. Let's go to the void ship remains. Lord Captain, augurs cannot determine who the ship we approach belongs to, but somebody clearly reveals it is an Imperial vessel. All Spanish and some of the chambers means they're hermetically sealed. What are your orders concerning? Okay, so we would personally we have to go personally down to look at the wreck. Sure, let's do this. All right. Windows on the bridge. Unknown. We who walk down the same passage in the same bay day after day, who are born, live, die, hum the shame, we forever hunger with the smallest glimpse of another life. Can't see us tirelessly fight for us in the glory of the Imperium. Let's have a tale of the Lord Captain by the will of the Emperor, the guardians commander of every good and honest soul upon the void ship, and the time he boards the vessel named Fireborn. Like a dead whale cast ashore by the internal forces of swell, the wrecked vessel was a comforting sight for its unwitting visitors. Some bays still remained, but there was no life anywhere. The ship was dead. The machine spirits dissipated in the darkness of space. It was just a hut. Rogue trader and a crew become scavengers swarming across. Okay. Becomes of a fallen Leviathan. The Lord Captain oversaw the expedition personally. He decided. Tech use 15. Train to penetrating gaze on the Argos. Okay. The Argos guys keep scanning the area vessel, identify ship void was gravely damaged in the process final of erosion. There was very little time to explore. 3 sectors seemed least damaged. Bridge, the middle crew deck, and the service bay. After exchanging serious trills and warbles in the mysterious language, the tech priest responsible for the Argo reports to the captain and a glimpse of signs of value components in operation in the service bay. There's attention to the scouts waiting. Okay. Get 9 experience. Okay, Lord Captain decided which of the 3 teams he would lead. Which 2 would be entrusted to their officers. Let me know the names of the honest people who stood over the rogue train. Tackle was given to Joachim, whose word was firm as his handshake. Captain Vissy, who jokes about will be remembered by everyone on decks 3 and 5. Captain Mata, the senior officer of the 3rd unit, known to many as Grey Meta. She'd been leading units back when the current crop of scouts were snot-nosed kids. No one on deck was in any doubt that navigating inside the wreck would be difficult. The units would be separated by kilometers of twisted metal, dead modules devoid of atmosphere, collapsed passageways, hull breaches the size of houses. The only thing connecting the brave teams would be a delicate thread of Vox links. And so, after weighing the options, the Lord decided to go with the bridge, crew decks, service bay. We'll go with the young guy. Here on, we'll relate the events of what we learned from Witness, the people who accompanied the Lord Captain on the tour of the dead ship. The shuttle started up one after another and dispersed, each heading for a section of the target. An hour spent on cutting through the hull in the freezing vacuum of space, a fussy boarding, and then finally the rogue trader stepped on the cold, dark deck of the dead ship. Lighted torches revealed a sign of in the gloom, Fireborn. After a last-minute exchange with the Voxmaster, who quickly checked the archives, established the dead vessel was that of Captain Nova Van Dane, registered in the Kiva port. Every minute spent on the board threatened to end the disaster. The ship's days, or even hours, of existence were numbered. From all sides came a sound of distant crumbling, the floor underneath trembling now and then. The captain hurriedly moved deeper into the compartment when he suddenly felt the slightest puff of air brush against his neck, followed by a soft laugh, almost as if someone was leaning in close, opening their mouth to whisper a dark, tantalizing secret, and then fall silent. The only thing was the captain stood there entirely alone. Okay. Willpower. That's good. Warp lore. Not good. Well, we'll do willpower. Willpower to success. 69 experience. The related events based on what we learned from the Witness, the people who accompanied Lord Captain on a tour of the dead ship. They were simply mortals who would already be trembling and weeping. The rogue trader only gritted his teeth. Shrieks and moans could be heard close by. Others were gripped by illusions too. Young Ho Sun, the unit captain, barked out orders. The team held back their comrades who had fallen to the uncanny terror and struggling to break free and run deeper into the cursed ship. A few minutes passed until, through scared sentinels, were ready to continue. Sound suddenly blared from the Vox. Turned on the second unit's frequency. The words sounded muffled, as though the person on the other end wasn't speaking directly into the box, but desperately pressing the transmit button while occupied with something else. Never seen anything like it. It's beautiful. Hold on, wait. Is it moving? The words were cut off by a strange wheeze, followed by static. Young-Ho listened to the transmission and the final rasp with surprising calm expression, then pressed the Vox button. And a similarly calm voice let loose a stream of florid swearing, which centered on the casting aspiration on his interlocutor's intellect capabilities. Turning to the rogue trader, he remarked, "Apologies, Lord Captain. Captain Vesti from the second unit was well known for his pranks." "Crap! The Lord Captain with you?" comes Vesti's voice from the speaker, followed immediately by, "My sincerest apologies. I was just wanted to spook the guys a little." Lord Captain immediately for investigating would certainly dispose of extras complete to demand a report of this unit's activities. We remove command, demand his final report about the unit's progress. So I'll show leniency, merely asking for a report. Report the unit foray so far without incident, mystic or otherwise. They found no survivors from the ship's crews, only bodies for that matter. However, the unit had encountered a problem. The passage leading to the deck section with the arsenal and stores stepped with serious damage, especially the power cables. Proceeding further could be dangerous. Logic. Well, we can do this. We got logic. We can do this. Unit headed off to carry out their orders. The rogue trader team continued on. Several hours wandering through the dead passageways. Unit rogue trader reached the bridge of the Fireborn. The oppressive feeling had not dissipated, as it was through the bulkhead ships were steeped in the terror and pain of the people who had vanished without trace on those decks. On the way there, the unit had found no signs of struggle or bodies of the crew. That served only to deepen the unease. After examining the bridge, a scout unit discovered the captain's principal conjugator was still functional. The final log entry was identified, a damaged pick recording that no one in the unit was eager to view. Proximity to the conjugator alone was unsettling enough, and each passing second remaining on the bridge was becoming more and more difficult. Well, we've got strong willpower. We'll do this. Alright. The recording contained message from the captain, Noah Van Dane. It was impossible to make out anything in the pic, only the captain's hand gripping the edge of the table, flashing the indistant light. The captain was speaking crisply, almost calmly, but there was also short, almost inaudible breaths, exactly what the rogue trader's team had encountered when they first boarded the ship. And it even seems those sounds were coming not from the recording, but from the gloom-drenched quarters of the bridge itself. Kivagama has fallen. The firebomb broke orbit under fire of an unknown enemy and left the system. Captain didn't answer the recording, but the tone of others reporting was spurious. We encountered a pathological warp activity. The crew is reporting failures of the Geller field system. Ship is doomed. Whoever finds this recording, I ask you to hold a prayer service for the souls. I also ask you to take the family relics of the Van Dan line from Kivagama. The relics are stored. The captain then specifies the location of the family vault and the access scope. The recording ended. There was nothing to do on the cursed deck. It was time to return to the shuttle. The message came in from the unit led by the seasoned unflappable Gray Meta. The captain methodically reported all the service-based sections the team had already examined and found nothing of value. Found no bodies, there had been no incidents, and the search was proceeding. The unit was waiting further instructions. I think we can do this. Okay. After returning, Shimonic received reports from Fireborn says tech priests who relentlessly pierced the deck, auger gaze, insisted on curtailing operations as soon as possible, fearing imminent destruction. Also reports from 2 other units. The second unit had succeeded in moving through the danger zone and returned to the shuttle with valuable payload from the dead ship's stores. Gray Meta's unit had explored the service bay without enemies, not wasting time, had marked valuable components for later disassembly and transfer. So we got a hotshot long pistol. Wow, that's kind of a nice one. Conjugator brace. Good score, breast cured leather. Long glass. 3 long glass rifles. Wow. Ancient conjugator core. Universal power cells. Bottle of extravagant perfumes. Settle, the Lord Captain gave final order. Honor the memory of the crew, Captain Van Dan and her crew. The last request of the fallen captain had been fulfilled. The improvised funeral began with a brief military salute. Rogue Trader himself recited a prayer of souls to the Fireborn, just as any honored servant of the Emperor who had dedicated the lives of Voyage of Darkness would honor the fellow. Time was up. The scouting party returned. Fireborn one last look at the Fireborn. Rogue Trader turned away and cast a grim carcass forever from his mind, gave orders to fire upon the vessel at range, for that which point was born in fire should also perish in fire. Yeah, let's get rid of it. Alright. We have destroyed the Fireborn. And we picked up some loot. Picked up a pistol here somewhere. Hot shot laser pistol. There you go. 20 rounds, that's not too bad. Oh, and everyone gained a level. Alright! So let's come here. Oh, we've already explored this world. We already explored this. Let's come over here. Scan it. The rings. Let's examine the rings. The native species of giant insects similar to terran ants. Just like ants, some called death spirals in which one covers allows without going into circles. Rings discovered by the ship's observers. Strange phenomenon is readily suspected sign of warp activity in various xenostructures. Turned out to be a quirk in nature, a tragic one at that. Okay. Here. Provisions. I think I'm okay with provisions. Only 3. We'll let that one go. And finally, to the Hulk! detected a wreck in the void since, but the exact nature of the wreck remains unclear. Okay, well, that obviously we couldn't do anything about. Alright, let's see. And in here. Oh, he took some damage. Hey, comments have become overrun with black spores, poison the bacteria, cause their eyes to burst. Their veins to swell under the skin ruptured. Should reinforce unirobes, gas masks, keep working with it to burn away the infestation. We do get one over to here. Alright, good. And let's go to the ship first. Go to the hull. Let's visit. Cilio Prophecy. Oh, we got pirates. Space dust. Let's go to the space dust first. Flood victims. All right. Large void ship recently dumped a huge load of junk and faulty parts from orbit. Did not burn up in the atmosphere, now blocking the flow of a mighty river. The dam was caused the river to overflow, flooding a nearby village. Herd, a large food have gathered along the riverbanks and will lose their usual habit. They are doomed. And we'll do that. It's fine. Let's go. Yeah. What time am I doing? This might be another lava world. Burning world. Burning world, okay. And it's time to go after the pirates. Let's take a look at the ship real quick. I like the Godsbane lance. I don't like these mortars. I mean, I get that they can cause damage, but I'm running unusual ship, okay, and I've got the Sunhammer lance versus the Meso lance. I want the long-range weapon. Could upgrade the RAM. Let's upgrade the RAM. Alright. Go get the pirates. Just one pirate? That's it? Okay. Pirates? Only one? Okay, let's go here.
Send our enemies to the void! Unleash the power of our lance batteries. Bring doom to our enemies.
Oh, you're coming to protect me, are you?
Strike them! Now!
Oh yeah, we got him. He's dead.
Unleash the power of our lance.
Target destruction confirmed. Praise the old Messiah.
I want to hear the Patra cannon roar. Set course with all haste.
Duty and vigilance always prevail.
Yeah, I don't think he would take a hit on that. Good. I'm gonna second, folks. I'll be right back. Apologies. And we're back. I got a lot of promethium here. Do I want to? I'm going to wait. Things seem to be very hard to come by, so. Alright, so let's see. How am I doing time-wise? Alright. So, we want to come over here. I'm going to reduce it by 1. Shuttle crew repair crew had doubled in number. Somehow every crew member is now an identical twin. In the bay. Duty officer awarded the squad a commendation for their vigilance and efficiency. Wow. Alright, so let's chart new routes. New routes here, that's good. This is Aldaris. This is where I think I need to get to. So let's visit this. Scan of a planetoid. Don't have much adamantine. 2 versus the other ones I get for 3s. See about that. Maybe. Seven Promethean. Bizarre ruins. Let's do some bizarre ruins. Bizarre structure appears to be the ruinous estate of a wealthy noble. Reveal the remains of an envirodome, a landing pad, a main manor, servants' quarters. It's possible to determine what exactly happened. Search found something truly disturbing in the main hall. An opulently clothed skeleton sitting at a dinner table. Table with 7 gold plates covered with old blood and piles of bones. Bones on the plate are clearly human. No, the remains. Wow. Search it. Expensive weapons from the skeleton. Finish report they heard away whispering prayers. Salt laser. Hardly worth it. But the Promethean might be worthwhile. Let's see. What is this? Ship once traveled the galaxy is now suspended in a silent void like a gnawing carcass of a giant monster. When the rogue trader's void ship approaches, Vox reported a colony of the Imperium subjects have made their home in the bowels of the ship. You're welcome. Alright, well, let's visit. Oh, goodness. Oh, let's not visit. Not at the moment. Because I've got to level everybody. Let's come down to the unidentified void ship. Our crew drowns out the usual noise in the bridge. Imperial vessel Dark Piercer, an escort ship, are headed away from you. Mention either ship or its owner. You consider the course of action. Captain's contract you first. Introduce himself as a pilgrim. Turn courteously and offers to purchase any information I have on Crystal. Phlegistone do I have? Got a bunch. Okay. deal. Okay. An ocean world. Let him go. Plasteel 2. Don't think I need any plasteel. I got plenty of plasteel. Alright, so what we've got is go visit a colony. And time-wise, I may make this a short one. Let's look at our characters. Right. What do I want to do? Well, that warp void really hurt me the last time, so... Here's Xenos lore. There's your strength. A long way to go to use heavy armor. I like that. Alright. Well, I think that's where I'm going to end it. Let me come over here. We can visit the colony. Let's go ahead and visit the colony. What do I want to take in on this? Let's go to the... And let's accept this. And we'll take a look at this ship. This is probably where I'm going to end it. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Everybody have a terrific day.